So hello everyone, it is your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace. Today we're going to get into the Hauntingly Glamorous palette from, I think it's Stacey Marie. Is that what it says at the bottom? It doesn't say. I believe it's Stacey Marie and Alien Cosmetics. It doesn't say on here, and it didn't say on the box. Or it might be Stacey Adams. Matter of fact, I think my phone's over here with me. Let's see, because it's not telling me on the box, you know. Hold on, Beautydealsbff, girl, I need a second. No, Amy just sent me a notification. I mean, like she sends everyone else when you are following her, like you should be. Yeah, it just says Hauntingly Glamorous. It doesn't tell me like who made the palette or anything, so I'm just like, oh, okay. But I swore it was Stacey McAdams. Let me see. You're gonna tell me who made it? Yeah, like nowhere on the website does it say. I'm guessing it's Stacey McAdams. I don't 100% remember. And since none of the branding tells me who it is, that's what we're gonna go with. Okay? So this is what the inside of the palette looks like. Y'all know it's got grungy written all over, so it's for me. It's like I kind of want to do a look with a whole bunch of different rows. Like I want to do a look with this row, and I want to do a look with this row, and I want to do a look with this row. But it's like I think I'm gonna calm down, and I might just try to do 2 looks. So this palette retails for $40. I believe that's what it just said when I looked, or with a 48. Yeah, it retails for $40. I got mine on sale because you can use, of course, code CAGE makeup. Say it with me now. We all need to be using code CAGE makeup. Baby Karen Harris will be here in a month, and we want her to get some lovely, lovely meals before she gets here into the world. So go ahead and use code CAGE makeup to buy this cute little palette here. Plus, that means Karen can do more palettes for us when we buying stuff. So, you know, let's help each other. Let's help Karen as well as ourselves and use the code. Anyway, I'm going to go off camera now, figure out life and figure out what I'm going to do, because I feel like we can do a red purple moment. At the same time, I kind of want to combine some of the rows together. So I don't know which eye look you're going to get, but you'll get one when I come back, okay? Okay, y'all, so I have returned with all of whatever this is. I just dumped around the palette instead of using, you know, like the rows like I was talking about. So I used this shade, and then we used, let me see, this shade. So I did use some of one row, then I used this shade. Wait, now I think about it, I did use this whole row, and then I just used other shades in addition to that row. So then I used this shade right here. I feel like I used a little bit of this shade. I know I used this shade, and I used 2 shimmers, so I think it's only like 3 shades in here I didn't use. I only didn't use this one, and this one, but everything else is on my eye from this palette. So let's go ahead and get into it. I forgot to put the primer on before I started, so we're gonna do that now. Oh, and I have the LA Girl Pastel Dreams liner on in the shade Powder Blue, because I thought it'd be a cool touch at the bottom of the lash line, since y'all know I'm not gonna put anything down there because I have to still film the Cinderella video today, and that'll be my 3rd video. Then I gotta go home and take a shower before I have to go to work. So I was like, I'm not gonna do all that. At first I was gonna put just a black Sigma one underneath there to make it look all smoky. I was like, no, I want to do fun. So here we are being fun. So let's get into it. So I started off with the dark shade that I showed y'all at the top, Vampire. At first I was just gonna literally do an eye look with just those, but then I was like, no, we need to do something different and fun. So I thought it'd be fun to mix some of the purpley, you know, shades with some blues. Big surprise, right? Because that's totally not what I do on a regular basis. We all know that was a lie. So I mixed those and made this work out. So I just started putting all this and out of here like that. Then we're going to go ahead to the next shade, which was the shade Drop Dead Gorgeous. That was that burgundy one I showed you all at the bottom. I just blended that toward the front of the eye, like so. To kind of give a little bit of contrast from the red to like a deep vampy berry purple. I thought it'd be interesting and fun, so that's what I did. And I think it looks nice. Now we're gonna get into that really pastel-y purpley shade. I just dusted it over these to create an interesting shade. It's called Unpleasant Dreams, and I just started by dusting it like right here, and then going upward over the top of what we already had on. So it's the inner corner and work my way dusting it up here. And the girl's name is Sydney Nicole Adams, by the way. I don't know where I got Stacey Marie from, but it's Sydney Nicole Adams. I think I got Stacey Marie because that new, you know, Antidote palette just launched, and I believe that's who does all the collab palettes with Be Perfect pretty much. So I think that's what where I got the name Stacey Marie from, but her name is Sydney Nicole Adams. I just wish they had like put it somewhere on the palette, because it's like I want to be able to give the creator the proper credit, but I just did my research and went on Instagram while I did the eye off camera, and that's who it was. So as you can see, that's where you get that hue from, that shade right there, because I can't usually use shades like that, but because of the undertone that she used in the purple of it, it actually worked out for me, so I was excited about that. Now we take this shade right here, and I'm going to put that on the back of the eye on the other side of that. That was one of the difficult struggle bus situations for me doing that one, so I'm going to go ahead and start marking it out. So I just kind of cut the crease with it and then started blending it toward at the back of the eye, but trying to leave the outer V part alone, so that way you still had that vampire reddish shade that I initially put down to start off with, because I still wanted that to be seen. God just know me, there was the blue in the palette and I had to use it some kind of way, so I just decided I was going to use it this way. I don't know. I was like winging it, like I told you, like I be doing with life, I just be winging it. And this is what I came up with. I figured I should take a break from using Tina's palette, because I've been using it like the rest of the week when I wore makeup, but I was like, I knew I had videos to shoot, so I was going to use some of the palettes over the weekend, but probably all next week I'll be testing Tina's palette and Pat McGrath's palette. Keep me in your prayers, y'all. I got something big going on. I'm hoping I land, so I'm like, I'm praying I get it, but hoping y'all pray with me, like, man. I'm kind of nervous, but you know, like the old folks say, well, I try to step out on faith, so I'm like, hoping it'll work out. I'll step out on faith over him. So I did it like that, and then I went back in with the vampire brush and just I dust over the sides of it a little bit, so the color didn't really get like truly lost. So now I'm going to take that lighter shade called Blood Curdling that was underneath the vampire one, since I told y'all that was the one I was going to use, and I put that toward the front of the eye. So I just carved over the rest of it and started putting it on the very front, like so. And I feel like this is what really makes like the shimmer pop toward the front of the eye, because I have this light shade on in the front and the dark shade in the back. Because all I literally did was add the shimmer on top of this and then just put the purple in the inner corner. Now I took the shade Lily. That's the shade that's shimmering and sparkling on the lid, making this look so damn cool. So let's go ahead and put that on now. that's pretty much it. I need to put a little bit more of the darker shade back here, because I feel like it's looking like deeper and darker on the other side and not this side. So just try to fix that real quick. Y'all don't want to struggle when y'all have two different eye shapes. I'm trying to tell you. Lord Jesus. It'd be a struggle. Struggle bus moments out here, girl. Okay, so all we need to do now is add our inner corner color and we should be set. Then we can talk about our thoughts on this palette. Talk about our thoughts like y'all up in here with me. I'm the only one in here filming this video. I took the shade, was it Elvira, and that's what's in the inner corner. So. Okay, y'all, so zooming on out and have a discussion. So this is my finished eye look with the Hauntingly Gorgeous palette from Sydney Nicole Adams, and I must say I'm impressed. Look at the color story. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this, just because I felt like the colors look kind of scattered, but as you can see, I managed to make a pretty nice eye look. So I'm sorry, there was 4 colors I didn't use. I'm sorry, I told y'all 3. I forgot I did not use this shade, and I told y'all I didn't use these 3. So maybe I can do something. Sorry, it's more than that. I didn't use this row right here, and then I didn't use these 2. So I used a good half of the palette though. So I'll, you know, I hope that's okay. And I must say I like the palette. I mean, like, I know Alien's quality is fine. I'm actually about to rate all my Alien palettes tomorrow in another video, because I had 3 videos filmed today and 3 videos filmed tomorrow. But yeah, I really like this palette. I look fire. I made one of my favorite eye looks to do with this palette, and I haven't done this one in a really long time, so I figure it's okay. I haven't done this one since, like, I got the Fenty Beauty holiday palette, and I think that was actually last year, not this year. So I feel like I haven't done a look like this year. Don't quote me though. I've done lots, so God only knows. But yeah, so I'm really obsessed with this eye look. I'm gonna go outside and take my look at me. I think I'm sexy pictures. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. The quality is great on Alien as like with all the other palettes. So I recommend you get it if it's a color story that you like. As you see, I can make the color story work. If you can make the color story work and you like the palette and you want to support Stacey Nicole Adams, I definitely say go ahead and get it. But like I was saying, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.